Yeah, can you hold that for a second? So, when I met John, I didn't need these, but now I do. Wow, you guys are pretty.
Well, let me just tell you a story about this guy. You see, I've had a drink, so I.
Uh-oh. What are you going to tell me? Which one?
Motormouth. No,
Oh,
my
okay.
mom was in the hospital years ago, and I did not know Johnny. Oh, yeah.
GJ. What's up, baby?
So she was in the hospital, and she was pretty sick. We didn't know what was wrong with her. She's in the ER, and all of a sudden, this guy comes around and he goes, "Is there anything that I can do for you? Is there?" And I'm like, "You look so familiar to me." And he said, "Are you Johnny Green's wife?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm Grace." He goes, "I work with Johnny." And I'm like, "Oh my God, you're Johnny Mac." He was the kindest person to my mother. Just he didn't even know who I was at the time. It wasn't because I was Johnny Green's wife, or he knew my mom. So kind. 1 in a million. 1 in a million, Johnny.
Keep going.
Okay.
No, you can keep talking. Hello. So now with that introduction, I'm John McTurnan. For those who don't know me, I work with John. So I actually wrote something here. This means a lot to me. This guy right here. So, all right. So I met John May of 2000 when I first transferred down to the Plymouth Post Office. As the years went on, I got to know John, and he was always there about, if I had any questions at all about being a letter carrier in Plymouth, because new town and everything like that. In the summer, I would cover his route for 3 weeks. Every year, this guy would take 3 weeks off in the summer. Unbelievable. All right. So whenever he got back, I would say, "Hey, Johnny, how was the vacation?" And he would always tell me how great it was. I said, "Yeah, 3 weeks, of course it's great, right?" But what he told me is that he would shut things down and spend time with his family. And as a new dad at the time, I mean, that really meant a lot to me because just the value of family. And that's what that's what he taught me there. As we became closer, it turned into, "Hey, JMac," because that's what they call me. "Why don't you come over for a Frosty?" Now, for all of you who don't know a Frosty, that is beer. So, yeah, no, beer. So that's when when I got introduced to the Green family, and as I spent time with them over many Frosties, I saw how close they were, and I knew this is what I wanted for my family. Again, as a new dad and everything like that, and it was amazing how close they were. And I said, and I told my wife Trisha over there, I says, "I just hope when our kids get older, they're that close. It's just such a great thing." All right, where am I at? Now I'm all confused. So, anyway, over the years, John took some other jobs in the post office, but one thing that we did have was our friendship. No matter what job he took, whether it was the Vomer, supervisor, whatever, we always had our friendship. And, it was just amazing just to have that, and it was just something that no matter what, I could talk to him about family, about work, about anything, and it was just something that was almost like a role model that he had this great family that I'm like, this is what I want, So fast forward 18 years, and I now have children of my own, Kayla and Jared over there, and they were actually the same age as Justin and Matt were when I first met John. And over these 18 years, we've all become more than friends. We have family, and we have created many laughs and many memories. Now that John is retired, I won't get to see him every day, but one thing that will never change is that we are family. And, that is the best, And if I ever need to talk to him about work, family, or anything in between, he's always there. I mean, he answers the phone all the time. And if he's out with anything, he's like, "Hey, let me call you back." And he calls me back, and it's just a great thing. Page 2, John Green. So, all right.
Short, sweet, John.
Well, hey, I got the sweet part down, So, all right. So, Jay Green, I wish you the best in your retirement, and I know this isn't, I'm going to see you a lot, and I look forward to many years of memories and laughs with the Green family. So, again, thank you again for having me here and everything else. Grace, I love you. You're awesome. Jay Green, get up here because we need a hug. Hold my seat. All right, now Kayla wanted me to do this.